The RMS Titanic, a name that has become synonymous with tragedy and loss. But what was the history of this grand ship that still captures the world's attention over a century after its sinking? Let's journey back in time to explore the incredible story of the Titanic. The Titanic was one of 3 Olympic-class ocean liners built for the White Star Line, a prestigious British shipping company. Her construction began in 1909 and took 3 years to complete, with thousands of workers toiling away to bring the ship to life. At the time, she was the largest and most luxurious ship ever built, boasting elaborate decor, state-of-the-art technology, and unparalleled luxury for her passengers. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic departed Southampton on her maiden voyage to New York City. Passengers from all walks of life boarded the ship, from wealthy socialites to immigrants seeking a new life in America. The atmosphere on board was one of excitement and opulence, as passengers enjoyed lavish meals, concerts, and other amenities offered on the ship. However, tragedy struck on the night of April 14th, when the Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. Despite being equipped with the latest safety features, including watertight compartments and a double hull, the ship was not able to withstand the impact of the iceberg. Within hours, the Titanic began to sink, sending panic and chaos throughout the ship. As the ship slowly sank into the icy waters, only a few lifeboats were launched, leaving many passengers and crew stranded on board. The lack of lifeboats, coupled with the confusion and chaos of the evacuation, led to a tragic loss of life. Over 1,500 people perished in the disaster, making it one of the deadliest maritime tragedies in history. In the wake of the Titanic disaster, a wave of grief and shock swept across the world. Investigations were launched to determine the causes of the tragedy and to prevent such a disaster from happening again. The sinking of the Titanic also led to changes in maritime safety regulations, including the requirement for ships to carry enough lifeboats for all passengers and crew. For decades, the wreckage of the Titanic lay undisturbed at the bottom of the ocean, a poignant reminder of the lives lost on that fateful night. In 1985, the wreck of the Titanic was discovered by a team of explorers, sparking renewed interest in the ship and its tragic story. Since then, numerous expeditions have been undertaken to explore and document the remains of the Titanic, shedding new light on the events of that fateful night. Today, the Titanic remains a symbol of human ambition, hubris, and resilience. The story of the Titanic continues to captivate us, reminding us of the fragility of life and the power of the sea. Memorials and museums dedicated to the Titanic have been established around the world, ensuring that the memory of the ship and its passengers will never be forgotten. The RMS Titanic may have met a tragic end, but its story lives on as a cautionary tale and a testament to the enduring legacy of those who sailed aboard her. As we honor the memory of the Titanic and those who perished, let us never forget the lessons learned from this unforgettable chapter in maritime history.